welcome to my final season in art school. It is full of some crazy freaking projects with some ceramics, painting, photography, and more. It's a fun time, so sit back, relax, grab a drink, and watch the video, y'all.
Quando o sol se pôs, pensei em nós dois. Foi a alma que morreu. Tudo escureceu, bem ao meio-dia. Foi no apogeu, quem diria que seria o fim de você e eu. Mas quando eu olho nos olhos, é tudo bem diferente. A boca fala, mas o coração não mente. O amor é uma teoria explicada por gente.
What's up, y'all? It's currently April 24th, 7:40 p.m. And I just got a really fun French email for the status of an application I sent to get a solo art show for next school year, along with like funding. And it says, thank you for submitting your application to the Roski School, da 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 da. The candidates this year were da 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 da. Unfortunately, you were not selected by the Roski Awards Committee for the Farber Fund. So I didn't get it. But I think this is a good like motivating factor to just like keep pushing, because I definitely have been in a lull recently of not only just like creating content and videos, which I really love to do, but also just creating art in general. I definitely slacked off the past couple of weeks. Obviously, I wish I got the award. The joy. Whenever something like this happens, I immediately get my ass together and be like, oh, like, but all that is like negative reinforcement, which is just what I was growing up on. Like, instead of positive reinforcement and encouragement to be a motivating factor, be like, oh, you got this thing, now let's shoot higher. It's like, okay, actually you didn't get the best thing, so now you need to get your ass into gear to get it. And so honestly, I'm kind of disappointed in myself for thinking that this is like a motivating factor. But you know what, it is, and so I'm gonna ride the wave out, and I'm gonna head to the studio and get some painting done, and that's gonna be the plan for tonight. Originally, I went into the studio thinking that I wanted to fix up the painting because she was not looking too great, not too hot. And I always say to trust the process, but I was losing trust. I was losing faith, y'all. And it was really disappointing at first because I was really excited by the concept, which was about topics of sexuality coming up at the dining table and seeing how it interrupts dinner conversations and just starts a lot of family different kind of arguments and whatnot. And so I was gonna have a nude self-portrait on top of a table filled and surrounded by food, people, and have this kind of surrealist take on everything. But obviously it looked like this, which looked like shit. Looked so bad, so disgusting. And so I was like, you know what, I need to switch it up a bit, and I restarted everything. It looked so god awful. So I took some blue, the blue I had most of, and then I just put it on my canvas, put a little paintbrush in it, and then literally painted over the entire surface. I'm now in the ceramic studio. I'm trying to fix up my piece over here because I plastered it the other day, and I'm gonna use these loop tools to kind of sand it out and to make it more even so it looks like it's part of the piece and it just is more integrated into the damn ceramic. So I'm gonna do that right now. And I just came back from the paint studio where I had my worst flop ever. I have not made something good in dead ass like weeks. It's been weeks, if not a month now. And so I don't know what's going on with me, like mentally, but I just know I need to get my shit together, and that's what we're gonna do right now. So hopefully this is gonna be an easy win. And here we go. Here we go. Oh my god, was it even focused the entire time? Was it focused? Oh my god. That is the worst sound ever. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't do that. Y'all think I'm being dramatic. That is the worst sound ever. I'm a very sound-oriented person. And it's giving not goodness right now, so I need to fix. Oh my god, that's actually unbearable. I'm so dramatic. I need to shut the fuck up. Oh my god. It's around 10:40 right now. I have to go to class at around 12, so I'm gonna do a quick little run. Just try to get my legs moving because they're still sore from the last run. It's actually a really nice day to like cool down because it's kind of foggy, kind of cloudy, but still like 60 degrees, so it's not like cold. So we're gonna do that now. I'm gonna see y'all in a bit. This is the aftermath of my chill run. I don't know why, but whenever I say I'm gonna do a chill run, I try like to not make it chill. Like it's not giving chillaxation. Like look at me. I look like I'm dying. But I'm not. Very blessed to be healthy. It was 4 miles at like a 6:06 pace, I think. I don't know, girl. I'm now gonna eat breakfast and wow, I look even crazier in this light. Oh my god, it's giving seal. I look like a damn seal. Not like a Navy seal, like a dead-ass seal. A walrus, maybe. But yeah, I'm gonna go take a shower, then eat breakfast and go to class. So I'll see y'all soon. Bye.
This is my first cup I ever made. Can I also put this back?
After my ceramic studio little session, I went straight to the printing lab to print out a poster for my friend in the Roski studios. Only Roski people are allowed to print, so a lot of people just ask me to print things and I just do it for fun, for funsies. And after all that got done, I went back into the painting studio and started sketching out my new concept for the painting that I'd started over, tragically. This piece is actually kind of cray-cray, y'all. I'm not sure if you guys are ready to hear the concept, but essentially what it's about is getting peed on. Metaphorically, because in non-heteronormative spaces, Asian bodies are expected to assume a quote-unquote more feminine position as a person who receives certain things. I associate the white male oppressor to be the one perpetrating such violence onto queer bodies by literally degrading them, peeing on them, which is also associated with like sexual kinks,
quote unquote, possibly, maybe, and how that is literally making me yellow. So because you are associating my race and identity with more feminine qualities, which you seem to put down, you are now peeing on me to make me even more yellow, which is associated with my race. So you're highlighting my race through these degrading acts. That's essentially what it's about. I can get into more specifics later on, but right now we're moving on to a little printmaking project I have for my studio critique final. This is a series I've been thinking about for a long time, and it deals with almost new materialism in terms of thinking about how objects have spirits and lives themselves and are able to express certain things that we in the human realm cannot comprehend. And it goes back to more Eastern or even indigenous practices of animism. And so I've been thinking more about that, but didn't want to dive completely into that so far. So I started with more organic objects like fruit, who we don't think are on the same level of humans. But then through this project, I'm raising these fruits up to be at the same level as humans in terms of valued life.
Out of my fridge, I just got 3 pieces of fruit, and it's an orange, an apple, and an oddly shaped pear. And with these fruit, I'm gonna actually use these printmaking stamps I made to print onto them what they should have looked like. And this is about like just the ridiculousness of stereotypes in general as a whole. And if you think about it, this is literal like eugenics to have GMO foods and to shape them in a certain way that makes them palatable to Western audiences. And so I'm going to apply these stereotypes onto these fruits to show how ridiculous it is to 1, apply it to fruits, and to 2, also apply it to human beings with full personal autonomy. Because I did a similar project with printmaking on my body and how sexual stereotypes are projected onto queer people or just people outside the heteronormative spectrum in terms of both sexuality and gender. I'm now gonna put them onto fruits because obviously queer people are considered fruity. It's supposed to be funny, but I have no idea. But I need to finish these and then photograph them tonight so I can print them tomorrow to have them ready for Thursday's critique. So that's what we're gonna be doing right now. And I'm gonna watch a TV show while I do it because period, I can. Okay. I'm so tired and I'm so distraught right now. But I just need to finish this project, so let's go.
After I got these final images, I went into the studio the next day to print them out on Photoshop. I also printed them out on inkjet paper and tried to adhere them onto canvas and then wooden panel after that. So I took some Mod Podge, I slapped that shit onto the canvas, and these really like kind of not cheap but cheap photos were very thin, so I was able to adhere them onto the canvas. But I found out later that that shit did not work. It was just not giving what it needed to give, but you'll see that in future clips.
Do not mind the painting. The painting looks god awful, but I just try to make and install these photo series that I just made, and I actually hate this installation so much. I thought I was kind of digging it for a hot sec. At first I was like, oh, this is good, this is different. No, it's just bad. I took a piece of wood from the scrapyard and then I Mod Podged these photos on and I distressed them, but I don't know what the distress means in this scenario, so I think I'm just gonna do it kind of clean, subtle, and then I'll be done with it. So I'm gonna reprint all these photos out in the photo lab and put them on good paper so I can just nail them to a wall and call it a day. I wish I had a better idea for the installation, but I don't. So I'm gonna redo it now. Rip, rip. 5 seconds. There you should. Right now, I'm doing speed training. So I'm going up and down 7 flights of stairs and doing that in 1 minute 30 seconds. So I go down, side, up. On my 5th timed one, I'm so exhausted and I'm actually dying if you can't tell. Oh, but the view is great.
After the run, I went back to the studio after buying some wooden panels and I put Mod Podge on top of them so I was able to put on and install the photos that I printed out earlier. This looked so much freaking better, y'all. Y'all have no clue. It looks so much cleaner, nicer, pristine, professional, other P words. I was grooving. I was finally making art pieces that I was proud of. And this is what they look like right after I Mod Podged it. So I just waited for them to dry by painting. And painting was going okay. It looked way better than before, y'all. I was way happy with this composition. And so I gave my eyes a break and moved on to the next day where I had the final for the series of the fruit. I was really happy with this installation, fun and fresh. Cute. Oh my god. And I got good feedback, so I was happy. And then right after that, I had more ceramics to do where I created this tiger with a little tongue that was actually a pee-pee. And we are raku glazing where it's pretty quick and really fast. And you have these trash cans full of newspaper and you're putting in these very, very hot ceramic pieces into them. And it just gives it a nice, really fun texture for the glaze. Super interesting. And I had to wait for the next day to see results, so obviously I went on a run. Duh.
I just went on another run. I did 7.4 at about a 6:19 pace. It's supposed to be a fun little run, but of course it never turned out like that. I fell on my bike. I don't even know if you can see it, but I have a big bruise and cut. But now I'm gonna eat some breakfast, head to the studio, and then paint. And then go to a couple art openings happening tonight. They're right next to each other. It's Mona Vista Projects, who I love, and Tiger Striker LA. Super cool, super fun. So that's the update. I'm about to go to the Roski MFA Studios to check out a show by Michonne Sanders, and I heard the installation is cray cray, and it's all about the Black experience in America, or maybe the Black experience in general. And so we're gonna check it out, see what's up. I heard it's a really amazing show, so I'm excited to see. Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Quando o piano já não quer mais tocar e as teclas pretas não saem do lugar, quando o corno inglês ter que ir pro xadrez porque não tem mais onde ficar. Quando o prelúdio nem começar e a semibreve cansar de respirar, quando o trombone não quis
actually am so god awful and didn't show the final painting, so this is the final piece. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Actually, just kidding, I literally hate it so much. I feel like this is the first step in a longer process of discovering how I can best serve the concept, but I think it's okay, given that I started over like 4 times on this one thing. So that is the end of the video, y'all. That is the final season all complete and done and over with. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you like the video, like the video. If you have a fun comment, critique, or a joke to share, comment down below. And if you like me and my art or want to follow my journey as an art student in LA, you can subscribe. It's a fun time here. And I think that's the end of the video, y'all. That's the end of the video.